नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटियाओ। माई सेल्फ डॉक्टर हीना मेवाड़ा, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर, फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ प्रसूति एंड स्त्री रोग, ज्योति विद्यापीठ, वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी. In previous session, I was discussed about the definition and pathophysiology, including the changes, hormonal and organal changes during menopause. So, with the continuation of the topic, uh, in today's session, I am going to discuss about the menopausal syndrome and the treatment of menopause. Before menopause, there are three classical ways in which the menstrual period ceases. They are as follows. There is abrupt cessation of menstruation, which is rare, or there is gradual diminution in the amount of blood loss with each regular period until menstruation stops, or there is gradual increase in spacing of period until they cease for at least a period of 1 year. Now, what are the menopausal syndrome? The menopausal syndrome included menstrual symptoms, which is around the climacteric period, vasomotor instability, psychological changes, coronary artery diseases, cerebrovascular diseases, accelerated bone loss, skin and hair changes, urogenital atrophies, cognition, and libido. The vasomotor symptoms included hot flushes and night sweat. Hot flush is characterized by sudden feeling of heat followed by profuse sweating. It is accompanied by perspiration and cutaneous vasodilation. It is occur in 75% of the all menopausal women and more severe after surgical menopause, and it is due to the low estrogen level and high level of LH. Now the genitourinary changes. The urinary symptoms like urgency and frequency of urine, nocturia, recurrent urinary infection, dysuria means painful urination, and stress incontinence, which is due to the low level of estrogen, which produce atrophy of the bladder and urethral epithelium. Now, the psychological changes during menopause are due to the low estrogen, which is further leads to decrease activity of opioid, which is neurotransmitter, and because of decreased activity of opioids, they leads to depression, irritability, anxiety, insomnia, and loss of concentration. Atropic changes in vagina is vaginitis because of thinning of the epithelium and low pH and lubrication. Dyspareunia because of the decreased vascularity and dryness, and other symptoms are vaginal infection, pruritus, and dryness of the vagina. After the menopause, there is sexual dysfunction because of psychological changes as well as atropic changes. The skin changes after menopause is because of low collagen and low thickness of the skin, which further causes low elasticity of the skin. There are purse string wrinkling which is present around the mouth and crow feet around the eyes. The hair changes occur in the form of loss of pubic and axillary hair and slight balding, which is due to the low level of estrogen. Osteoporosis and fracture um, occur during menopause. Following menopause, there is a loss of bone mass by about 3 to 5% per year, due to the deficiency of estrogen. The cardiovascular diseases occur after menopause because of increased low density lipid and cholesterol, and decrease the level of high density lipid because of low level of estrogen. Now, how to diagnose menopause? There are 5 diagnostic criteria. The first one is cessation of menstruation for consecutive 12 months during climacteric. It is the clinical diagnosis. The second one is appearance of menopausal symptom like hot flushes and night sweat. Third one is vaginal cytology, showing maturation index of at least 10 ratio 85 ratio 5, means the parabasal, intermediate and superficial cell ratio is 10 by 85 by 5. The serum estradiol level is less than 20 picogram per ml, and the serum FSH and LH if more than 40 milli international per unit per ml, then it is diagnosed the menopause. Now coming to the management. The counseling is the most important for the menopausal woman. Every woman with postmenopausal symptoms should be adequately explained about the physiological event. This will remove her fear and minimize or dispel the symptom of anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Reassurance is essential. The treatment of menopause are in the two forms, that is hormonal treatment and non-hormonal treatment. The non-hormonal treatment are lifestyle modification in the form of physical activities, reduce high coffee intake, smoking and excessive alcohol, take nutritious diet, balance with calcium and protein, means 300 ml of milk are adequate for calcium supplementation. Daily intake of 1 to 1.5 gram of supplementary calcium reduces osteoporosis and fracture, and daily intake of 1500 to 2000 international unit vitamin D supplementation. The drugs are biphosphonates, which prevent osteoclastic bone resorption, fluoride, calcitonin, which inhibits bone resorption. SERMs means selective estrogen receptor modulators like raloxifene, which has shown to increase bone mineral density and reduce serum LDL and to raise SDL level, but it doesn't improve hot flashes or urogenital atrophy. Thiazide reduce urinary calcium excretion. It is the diuretic drug. Paroxetine is the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. It is effective to reduce hot flushes. Gabapentin is the analog of gamma amino butyric acid. It is effective to control hot flushes. Phytoestrogens lower the incidence of vasomotor symptom, osteoporosis, and cardiovascular diseases. And soya protein effective to reduce vasomotor symptoms. Soya protein acts as some selective estrogen receptors modulators. Now, hormonal therapies. The hormonal replacement therapy include estrogen and progesterone combinedly, only estrogen and only progesterone. The commonly used estrogen are conjugate estrogen, which is given 0.625 to 1.25 mg per day. Commonly used progestin are medroxyprogesterone, which is given 100 to 300 mg per day. Considering the risk, hormonal therapy should be used with the lowest effective dose and for a short period of time. Now, the oral estrogen regime is conjugate equine estrogen, which is given 0.3 mg to 0.625 mg daily. Women who had hysterectomy. The estrogen and cyclic progesterone is given for a woman with uterus. In this, the estrogen is given continuously for 25 days and progesterone is added for last 12 to 14 days. Estrogen is given in the form of subdermal implant, which is inserted subcutaneously over the anterior abdominal wall using local anesthesia. The 17 beta estradiol implant 25 mg, 50 mg and 100 mg are available and can be kept for 6 months. The percutaneous estrogen gel, 1 gram applicator of gel delivering 1 mg of estradiol daily is to be applied onto the skin over the anterior abdominal wall and thigh. It is effective. Blood level of estradiol is 90 to 120 picogram per ml can be maintained. Now, transdermal patches, it contains 3.2 mg of 17 beta estradiol, releasing about 50 microgram of estradiol in 24 hours. It should be applied below the waistline and changes twice a week. Vaginal creams. Conjugated equine vaginal estrogen cream 1.25 mg daily is very effective, especially when associated with atopic vaginitis. Women with symptom of urogenital atrophy and urinary symptom and do not like to have systemic hormonal replacement therapy are suitable for such treatment. The progesterone is given in those patients with history of breast carcinoma or endometrial carcinoma. It may be effective in suppressing hot flashes and it prevents osteoporosis. It is given in the form of medroxyprogesterone acetate 2.5 to 5 mg per day. Now, HRT relieves the menopausal symptoms, it prevents osteoporosis, and it maintains the quality of life in menopausal year. The special groups of women to whom HRT should be prescribed, that is premature ovarian failure, gonadal dysgenesis, and surgical or radiational menopause. Now, what are the contraindication of the hormonal replacement therapy? When there is undiagnosed vaginal bleeding, when women have acute liver disease or acute vascular thrombosis or breast cancer, which is estrogen dependent, or gallbladder disease, then the hormonal replacement therapy can't give. What is the risk for HRT? There is endometrial cancer. When estrogen is given alone to a woman with intact uterus, it causes endometrial proliferation, hyperplasia, and carcinoma. Breast cancer is because of combined estrogen and progesterone replacement therapy. It increases the risk of breast cancer slightly. The venous thromboembolic disease has been found to be increased with the use of combined oral estrogen and progesterone. An increased incidence of gallbladder diseases has been observed following estrogen replacement therapy due to the rise in cholesterol level. dementia, Alzheimer, and other psychological diseases are increased when HRT is taken. Now, the duration of HRT. Generally, use of HRT for a short period of 3 to 5 years have been devised. Reduction of doses should be done as soon as possible. So thank you so much. If you have any queries, please write in comment box so I will resolve it. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University.